I'll start it off. Just disappointing end to a hard-fought, disappointing season, obviously. Didn't meet expectations. Thought we had enough left in the tank to, win this one last one and finish 6-2 and tied for second, which isn't the goal, but, I thought it was obtainable. We got out-coached, we got outplayed. Give Tulsa credit. We've seen that a lot this year. This is the 45th time that we've played. The series has been back and forth, and it meant a lot to them. So I give them credit. They did a better job of getting their guys ready to play.
First question right here.
Dana, what was it a matter of, you go from last week to this week, was it just a matter of things you just run out of gas, fumes? It's late in the year, the guys are hurt,
Yeah, I think that's just reality with what 2022 is in the season. Just it's been hard fought. I love this team. They're hurt in there right now because they care. We prepped the right way. We just didn't get it done. Not going into details as far as why we're out of gas or whatever it is. It's just it's a hard fought year. This ball didn't bounce our way. But we were resilient, and we didn't quit. And I'm proud of the fact that we didn't quit. And we just kept fighting, and I just thought I thought we could get this win and finish, winning 6 of the last 7 and putting ourselves in a position to where we could, at least, keep our head high and be proud of how we finished, and we just couldn't do it. I'm just very disappointed. The players are disappointed. The coaches are disappointed that we didn't finish it the way that we wanted to.
Dana, earlier in the week you talked about just all the senior class had gone through. What was sort of your message to them after, this disappointing way to end the season?
I'm sorry. We didn't get it done. Didn't finish it the way that we wanted to. It's all we talked about all week. Doing what you got to do to finish it the right way. It's all we talked about. And just didn't make enough plays. Gave up too much. Win as a team, lose as a team.
Dana, before we get into any more of the game, wanted to see if you had a comment. I don't know if you've seen the video that there was an altercation on the field after the game involving Sam Brown and a Tulsa player where he slapped him, according to the video that's out there. Do you know anything about that?
I haven't. I didn't see anything or hear of anything. I don't know. There's probably video. There's cameras everywhere. Obviously, I'll look into it. I haven't. That's the first time I've heard of it. We had nobody in our camp has heard anything.
Okay. From an offensive standpoint, you guys get, I think it was 3 drives that were deep in their territory and settle for field goals there, and then the Clayton pick there on another. Can you just kind of describe what happened on offense?
Yeah, they were. We knew that they were going to do that. They played a bend, don't break defense, dropped 8. And we got to be patient. It gets harder the more condensed the space becomes in the red zone, the harder it becomes. And we've been really good this year at executing in the red zone with touchdowns. We didn't execute worth crap in the red zone when it came to scoring touchdowns. Is that the difference in the game? Yeah, probably. We moved the ball. But when we get down there, we gotta punch it in, and we didn't. It says that we're 4 or 5, but how many? 1 field goal, 2 field goals. I don't remember what it was. We didn't score touchdowns, and that sucks. That's one of the keys of the game, and we didn't do a good enough job.
Couple more questions.
Dana, I want to get your thoughts on how you feel the defense performed against Tulsa.
I think we win as a team, we lose as a team. We didn't play good enough as a team. That we got some stops. We didn't tackle great. We're allergic to turnovers. But then offensively, I can sit there and complain about a lot of stuff like I just did in the red zone, not being able to score touchdowns. So we didn't play good enough as a team. And that's all 3 sides. Special teams. have been dominant at times. You know, Tank got the punt return for a touchdown, which was awesome, but our kick returns were bad. Our, you know, it just wasn't good enough. So that's all three sides. Coaching, mainly coaching included.
One more.
Dana, in the third quarter, you chose to go for it on fourth down instead of kick a field goal from the 21. What was the reasoning?
It's just kind of our philosophy. I mean, everybody likes it when it works, you know, and then they blame the coach when it doesn't work. Welcome to college football. I didn't regret that decision.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Yep.
Tank, it's been an up and down year for you guys. Can you kind of just sum up just having a game like this, you know, to end the year when, you know, you guys have been riding a pretty good wave of momentum lately?
Yeah, you know, the end like this, the send the scenes off like this, it's kind of stressful. You know, we was hoping to come out and get a win, but the ball didn't roll our way. Not much we can do about it.
Tank, you and Clayton have obviously shared a bunch of moments together, been, you know, one of the best receiving quarterback duos in this program. Did you guys share a moment after the game, you know, just with going out like this in the regular season?
Yeah, so we after the game we hugged it out, told each other we love each other and stuff like that, but it just ain't end how we wanted it to end, you know, so it wasn't too much really to say. We're gonna get together though later though, but it wasn't too much to say after.
Tank, you know you're such a team guy that I know that the winning matters, but on a personal level, some of the goals you had set and shared with us before the season, you get your 15th touchdown catch today, you go over 100 receiving receptions. Are those, you know, some things that you can kind of take and sort of be proud of, or give yourself a moment to reflect on what you accomplished?
Yeah, that's good personally. That's good though, but we lost, so it's like that's all. Like we lost, so that was the biggest goal, was to win. You know, I wanted to go win the championship. We didn't do that. We didn't get close to doing that. So,
Tank, just in regards to after the end of the game, what was the message that the coaching staff shared with you guys? Obviously, it's disappointing, but looking ahead at you guys still have a bowl game and then, you know, the future as well.
basically told us to, you know, we've been having a rocky season, so, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's what come with it. But just clear our head, try to clear our head, get ready for the bowl game. Still got another game to go out there and play coming up soon, so just go try to clear your head, get a couple rest days, and get ready for the bowl game.
One or two more?
I think since we won't probably get to talk to you here for a couple of weeks, Coach was saying recently that you still have a year left and that he would talk with you. Do you have a decision to make, or do you feel like you'll be back next year?
I don't want to speak on it. I ain't going to speak on it. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. Thank you, though.
Thanks so much, Tank. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Elias, no, it's not the way you'd want to go out for senior night, but I guess can we start with just your last time here, just, you know, sort of, you know, what it means to sort of wrap up your career?
It's been an honor playing here. That's one thing I told the D-line Sac Ave. It's been an honor playing with them, and just, you know, the team and Coach Holgorsen, Coach Early, Coach Bell, just always sticking with me. Anything I was going through off the field, and, you know, all the issues I had in my life. So it's just been an honor being a part of, like, this program, this team. You know, I'm gonna miss it, you know, but it's exciting. I'm excited to see what, you know, the future holds for this program, me and all the seniors. So it was a blessing to be a part of this team.
Can you pinpoint, or just what was it about Tulsa that, you know, sort of got them going after that first quarter and them able to, you know, move the ball on y'all?
Yeah, to me, I'm being honest, I just think we just didn't capitalize on plays enough. We just simply didn't make enough plays. To me, a lot of missed tackles, just not executing, a lot of bad communication. That's pretty much it. They pretty much just capitalized on our mistakes. It wasn't nothing they really did besides just capitalizing on our mistakes.
Elias, with everything that you guys have been through, and I know you have a lot of players that aren't around anymore, they're hurt. Maybe you're running on fumes. Is this though, when you look at what happened last week, and y'all are so dominant on the road, and then lose at home, is that sort of just a way the season is in a nutshell? How it's been up and down.
Yeah, that's one thing Coach Holgorsen stresses us. Anybody can be beat on any given night. So I think our mentality needed to switch a little bit on how we approach these guys because they didn't have a very good record, weren't a very good team. So I think our approach should have been just a tad bit different. That's really what I can say about that. But any team can lose on any given night. I mean, you see that every week in the country. Teams that are supposed to win, they lose.
Since you've been with this program, you've been through a lot, sort of going off those ups and downs. How would you sort of sum up your college journey, if you could?
That's tough. Like you said, it's been up and down. I mean, I had a lot of surgeries in the beginning. Didn't play as much. But, like I said, the coaching staff stuck with me. There was times I didn't feel like, I was going to keep playing. I didn't know. But, they stuck with me, kept my head into it, and just always encouraged me. And, here I am. And like I said, it's a blessing to be a part of this group and the coaching staff. And it's just been an honor playing here.
Elias, I want to make sure. I heard a story recently. I want to make sure it was about you. The season opener, is it true that somebody had to go get you, pack you? I don't know if they packed a quick bag, drove you to San Antonio just so you could be there just in case for that opener?
That is true. I did get eligible before the 24 hours for the first game. So I got a call from the door, hey, you're eligible. Shane and Rocky picked me up, and I drove and played the next day. So that's a true story.
I mean that sort of sums up, like you said.
Yeah, like I said, that sums it up. I didn't even know if I was going to play this season. So, obviously it's been a blessing being able to play. I didn't know it was going to be 4 games, 6 games. All these things were going on. I was waiting like 3 months to hear back. So, no one really knew that, and no one was ever going to know because I wound up playing. But, yeah, it's been a blessing.
And you've also played – you've moved around. You were in the interior, then they started using you more on the edge.
Yeah.
You think that sort of – if you decide and want to play the next level, that sort of makes you a little bit more versatile, what you now have on tape?
Yeah, it definitely makes more versatile. It's kind of crazy. I'm more comfortable outside than I am in the inside now. That's kind of natural for me because I did play DN in high school. So I didn't really start playing inside until I got to college anyway. But it just took a while for me to break my mentality, just that run and pound and interior. You just got to be fast, more finesse on the edge. So I enjoyed it out there, these last couple of weeks, since, whatever happened to DP, I got moved out of there. So I enjoyed it, and I think in my future that's probably where I'll play at.
So you moved right after Derek's
injury? Right after Derek's injury. So I was playing inside until DP got hurt, then I moved outside.
Couple more.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Elias.
Yeah, no problem.